Hey guys, welcome back to Woods Tree Farm. I'm Phil. Today we are going to clean up a little bit of our mess that we've been making for the last couple years, but that is a cleanup effort to make room for our 2025 firewood inventory, which I've already started splitting on. If you've seen my most recent videos, I had a split force here on demo. It's still here. I've got another couple things I want to do with it before it rolls out, but today, for at least the next couple hours, I want to spend a little bit of time doing some cleanup. I've got some more pallets in the truck that we're going to use to stack our inventory, or not stack, but pile our inventory up on top of the pallets. And I'm also thinking about making a couple bins, so using some pallets to kind of create the walls for these bins as well. But I don't need to focus on bin creation yet because I need to clean up and I need to then get cutting on some more firewood that we can split. So I'll quit talking. Let's get to work. So here is the start of next year's air dried pile, and if you haven't seen my solar kiln, I can get 2 cords about every 4 weeks out of that, maybe every 3 weeks if I can get out here and run that wood stove that's in there quite a bit, but that's about as fast as I've been able to turn a batch around. So that would limit me to 25 or so cords a year through the kiln, and I want to do a lot more than that. So we're going to have a lot more wood air drying, more probably than we've ever had, and that's why I want to get this area up here cleaned up. So with next year's pile starting over there, this area here is where I've actually been splitting for the last couple years. I had some wood stacked up here that's all already gone. There's a tiny bit right there that I'll just mix in with the kiln dried wood to just sell for this season, but that'll be gone within the next day or two. I know I've got 7 or 8 pending orders that need to get out of here, and all of those pending orders will pretty much work through most of the last batch of wood, which the timing's actually okay for me because we're going to open up for the Christmas season, and while we're open for that, I don't want to be really selling or delivering much wood. So while we're waiting for the next batch of wood to dry in the kiln, we'll be open during Christmas season, and then when we get into December, I can start selling some more wood again, and that's kind of just what's going to happen here over the next several weeks. But today, like I said a few minutes ago, I want to get this area up here cleaned up. There was loads of there was sawmill cutoffs and odd chunks and rotten pallets and all sorts of stuff grown up in these weeds over here. There's still some stuff, so that's why I got the box blade on the tractor, so that I can kind of just go through here and just push all of the weeds and other debris that's in here. We're going to salvage some of what we find, and it will become fire pit wood, and we're going to make a burn pile for the rest of it, and that'll probably pretty much be it. But the tractor should make quick work of this. I'm going to quit talking again and get to work. throughout the weeds over here, there's just loads of chunks of random stuff. This was probably just more punky than I wanted mixed in with my regular firewood, and I threw it off to the side. There's a lot of small chunks, and anyway, this is all free BTUs for the kiln. So I'm going to gather up anything that's reasonable size and save it, and we'll burn it over there. That's just a bucket of BTUs. That is the last of the season wood for this year. I should have done a lot more wood last winter, but I just didn't get around to it because I was building a kiln is part of the excuse. And then the other part of the excuse was I was thinking as soon as the kiln was built, I'll just start moving wood through it, which I did, and it just turned out wasn't nearly enough for this year. In fact, every batch of wood this year that has been ready out of the kiln, I've turned around and sold within a matter of 2 or 3 weeks at the very most. So I was never able to really stockpile a huge amount of wood, and this year hope to get ahead of it. So this crate's going to get out of the way. This other pile of wood here on the ground is just the odd chunks and half rotten stuff and the ugly wood that I'm going to burn in the kiln. So I've actually been using the plastic bladders cut in half to store that kind of stuff. So I'll drop the crate, go get the bladder, bring it over here, pick that up, and then these pallets can get out of the way, and we'll keep making progress on cleaning this area up. So this is all the progress I'm going to do today. I got to move on to a couple other things here around the farm, but these pallets, or several of them, are screwed together, so I need to come back with my drill or sawzall or both to get them all apart, and then we can get them out of here and clean up all the debris that's on the ground. But this is some serious progress compared to where it was a couple days ago. There's a handful of pallets here that I can repurpose. They'll be the base for this pile, and we're going to continue this pile into this direction down towards that tall grass over there. And then we're going to put sides on this and really pile this up. And if we manage to go all the way down there and fill this up, we have room to do a second one as well. So we'll see how far along we get with that over the next couple months. And at the same time, every 4 or 5 weeks or so, we're going to be turning another batch of 2 cords through the solar kiln. So over the course of the year, 12 plus cords through the kiln, and then no, actually that's bad math, 12 batches, 24 or so cords through the kiln through the year, and then hopefully we'll have another 20 to 30 cords of wood out here seasoning in the air, in the open air. And then I do have something else coming up in the pipeline that I'm going to share with you guys, another way for us to hopefully dry out wood a little bit faster than just leaving it out here in the middle of the field. But I'm going to save that for a future video. So I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.